Chinchow, LanturnJoe here. Welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Swords Trial Run. In the last episode, we took on the 5th round of the Eclipse Tournament, but we also learned that there has been some Eclipse readings for new Excite shards on islands that we are islands and places that we are yet to visit, and we are off to one of those today. Whilst Viola and Professor Ivo are heading, I think it's all the way over here to the Battle Marine and Cord Island to go and see about a possible one over there. We are heading to, I think we're heading to Alderin Town and possibly to Dis Bay where there is another Eclipse reading. That is where we are heading, me and my dad Jackson. That's where Asher and Jackson are heading. But also today we're going to have a look around Armor City, because in the last episode we also learned the Mart had opened here. So we're going to go and find that too. That is the plan for today's episode. Go and find the Mart and then also go and see what the hell's going on as we go on towards Route 16. So let's do exactly that by starting to timer. I'm going to find this Mart. So first... oh, there's another Pokemon Center here. Okay, there's like 3 of them in this town. And then this must be... yep, this is the Armor Department Store. Okay. Let's see what we've got ourselves in for. Oh, is this the stairwell? Yeah, this is the stairwell. Okay. And then there's a lift at the back as well. What is this shop here? Okay, so this is my standard Pokeball. This is my standard Pokemon Mart items. Okay. And then this is stones. Okay. Stones and trade evolutions I can buy here. Including the link cable for trade Pokemon. And then here, I can buy the incenses and the power items. And over here you can get me the X items and other battle related items. Okay. And then this is the Armor Lotto. It costs $450, $4,500, but you can win some awesome prizes. What do you say? Sure. Alright, my number is... I obtained some money. Oh, okay. Oh, I won a prize. I won a charcoal. Okay, so that's quite interesting. That's quite an interesting way of doing the lotto. I'll give it one more go. I obtained some money. Okay. So that is the Pokemon... I want to go back down to the ground floor, please. Okay, so that is the Armor Department Store. Pretty interesting. Not that great, but pretty interesting. I was sort of hoping for like a TM shop, but no TM shop. No vitamin items as well. You know, no calcium and stuff like that. So that's rather depressing, really. I was kind of hoping I was kind of looking forward to those things. Those are the things you usually get in the big stores, you know, the big department stores, but you don't usually get anywhere else. Sadly, none of that was available to me. But it was interesting to see what the Mart had what the armor department store had available to me. So I was pretty happy with that. I just wanted to see what was available to me, and there you go. That's what's available to me. You have an Arcanine. Swamp. And if you can, muddy water. No, you're supposed to do the muddy watering. There we go. And a Superior. That's Barley. Wow. Okay, this thing is a bit more bulky. And we'll battle you as well. Ooh, you have a sock. Would you stop bulking up at me? Okay. Venoshock. There we go. Conkeldor. Eventually you will die. Although I will probably die first because you have Rock Slide. That's annoying. Croc. If I do Duo here. Battle you. Kingdra. Ooh. I still don't have Seadra. I still don't have an answer for this. A Lower Molar. Again, I still don't have an answer for all these water types. I need to get an answer for these. Look, it's Chips. I need an answer for all these water types, but I don't have it just yet. Quillid. Dark Pulse. Bite. There we go. Yeah, I still need an answer for water types, but I don't know exactly what my answer is going to be yet. Could be for us to go and get a grass type mon, like for example, you know, Leafeon or something like that. I haven't quite decided yet. All I need to do that is a Leaf Stone now. That is technically feasible to do it that way, is to do Leaf Stone. I think it'd probably be Leaf Stone. I have no idea, but I want to see really what to evolve. I'm not sure exactly what to evolve Eevee into yet. Or we could go for some of our other mons that might be able to go better. So we'll have to look into that. Oh, hello. You're not a trainer. There's a small bridge going across the bay. Sadly though, due to a huge storm, the bridge collapsed. No one was injured, but I can't go on to Alderin Town now. Oh. That's where we're trying to go. The bridge seems to have collapsed. How are we going to get across? Hey Dad. There's supposed to be a bridge here. Yeah, I can see that the bridge has collapsed. No one's hurt though. It's fine, no one's hurt, but there is no way we're crossing that bridge. Oh yeah, it did say something about that on the news, about a storm tearing the bridge apart. You could have told me about that earlier before we attempted to try and cross the bridge, eh? You know, told me about it earlier maybe, Dad? How are we going to get... where are we going anyway? What's going on the other side? The other side is where Alderaan Town is located. I figured we might find clues to start off from there. It's not the friendliest place in the region, but we've got no choice. We have to find a way to get we have to find another way we can cross. Here, take this. Fast, swift service. When facing a body of water, press the A button to surf. An app? Yes. You can use it to rent an inflatable boat, which you can use to cross any surface of water. It's not going to be easy to get a substitution for this service. Use it well. Great. Great. Let's get going then. Asher, is something wrong? Ever since you two came back, you've been spacing off a lot. Did something happen? Did you ever find yourself in situations where Mum was mad at you, but you didn't know exactly why? Oh, I get it. Well, of course, there were times when she was mad. Especially during our first couple of years. And what did you do to make up? Well, I walked up to her, looked into her eyes and apologized. I said everything is alright. But what if you didn't know what you did? Here, being able to apologize even when you aren't sure fault is part of becoming a man. Really? I didn't know that. I was sort of hoping that wasn't the case, you know. I mean, I'm a man. Why do I have to deal with that? I don't want to deal with the fact that that fault is not always mine that I have to apologize for sometimes. But like, all right, sure. In some occasions, it's better for two of you to take blame and say sorry. This doesn't mean that you should take all the blame, though. However, there are situations when it's better to do so. Keep this in mind. I see. I guess I should go and talk to her next time we meet. She's been acting weird. She's jealous of how close you were getting with Dawn and thinks that you should be going out with her instead, but doesn't want to admit it. That's what it is. Just want to mention that. That's what it is. But Asher still doesn't understand that yet because he's too young to notice these things. Hell, I would be the same if I was him. Hell, I am the same. I face those situations. Thanks, Dad. No problem, son. You can ask your old man for relationship advice at any time. Speaking of girls, I wonder how Ivo and Viola are getting on. I wonder whether they've found anything. Me too. I'm sure they're fine, though. I have faith in Viola. We should get going now. We've a mission to take care of too. Somewhere offshore on the south of Gonor City. This seems to be the closest we can get to the signal. But I don't seem to notice anything. Is it possible that whatever we are looking for is something underwater? If that's the case, we might need some help. Yeah, you might need to know HM08 for dive. Or whatever the HM replacement for dive is. Maybe a diving suit. Yes, we need more than just a boat and our Pokémon. Speaking of help though, I was wondering how come you are helping us? You have no formal connection to Sierra, so how come? well, Asher saved me back in Sarajevo City. I realised I want to become someone like him. Being confused and brave enough to break any obstacle in my path. Being confident and not confused. Being confident and brave enough to break any obstacle in my way. I think tagging along with you guys has actually helped with that. I don't want to be a helpless girl who can't do anything for herself. Interesting. Finding strength within your friends. It's a very noble concept. I'm kind of thankful to you, though. Before all this, Asher didn't have many friends due to his family's background. I used to babysit him a lot when Jackson was still married to that lunatic. But now he has a friend. Someone to look out for, care for. And was never worried about having friends. He was never worried about having friends, though. But this is definitely good for him. Anyway, by the way, you don't need to answer if it's too personal, but what happened between you and Asher? Ever since the 5th round, you two have been weird. Should I tell her? Does she know Asher after all? Maybe she could help. After the 5th round, a girl he saved before, I saw him with, had ran up to him. She seemed to be really interested in Asher, and I mean like really, really interested in him. She even asked if he was free to hang out. But I assumed he declined the offer, right? Well, yeah, he did, but it still makes me mad how clingy that girl is. Ah, I know what the problem is. Someone's jealous. What? Me? Jealous of that girl? Based on what you've told me, I feel that that is the case. I understand that feeling. I felt it a lot. Back when that lunatic appeared. You mean you liked... Ah, forget about it. I didn't say anything. Don't worry about it. You like Jackson, don't you, Ivo? You like Jackson, don't you? You just never was able to pluck up the guts to say anything about it. That's what it is. Gee, don't worry. Your secret's safe with me. Let's get going and figure out what to do now. Yeah, let's get back to work. I'm going to go and heal before we continue on, though. Oh, there's Uanise here, too. Oh, it's Cricketune, too. Ah, tiny mushroom. Not bad. Are you a trainer? Oh. So that's how it works. I can just go across any body of water. Again, I still don't have an answer for Gyarados. Again, I still have no answer for this, but like I'm going to try. And see if I can beat this. I have no answers for these Pokemon. Do you want to try something, Eevee? Swift? Swift is special. Can you get your first kill? Oh, I was kind of hoping you'd get your first kill. But sadly not just yet. We're going to be in a little bit of trouble. This is why I want to go back and heal before we continue on. I want to go back to Armor City and heal before we continue on this, continue on our adventures. And stop talking about relationships and stuff like that. So, we are back and healed. I think probably might be an idea to take Eevee and put Eevee in the box and so I decide what to do. And maybe bring Petalil out, you know, Jolly. No, Eevee, you go in the box. And we'll bring Jolly out. Because again, I don't really know what I'm going to do yet. Because I want, whatever I decide to do for a grass type, I want a Deltamon. I want to have another Deltamon to the team. I want to have another Eclipse Pokemon to the team. But I don't know. I mean, I guess Eclipse Lilligillens wouldn't be that horrible if I can get it. I don't know if Lilligillens can actually Eclipse. It's only certain Pokemon that can Eclipse. So I have no idea whether Lilligillens is one of those Pokemon that can Eclipse. Or whether someone else is a Pokemon that can Eclipse. Maybe like a Gigoat can Eclipse. Go-Goat, you know. Maybe that can Eclipse. I don't know. I know I want a grass type. So that's what I'm planning. But just I don't know what Mons can Eclipse and what Mons can't Eclipse. I'm going to try and make it to Alderaan Town today, if at all possible. Ooh, item. Netball, nice. It always rains in this area. It's hard to find bugs. I mean, I'm sure you can find bugs here. I mean, I'm under a repel, so I can't help you there. So, I can't help you find bugs. But I'm sure you can still find bugs. It's just that you might not be able to find them that easily because, you know, it's raining. Flail. No, thank you. Feraligatr. Again, I still have no answers for this. Maybe I should try and grind up Petalil off screen so I actually have answers for these things. And Gastrodon. I definitely don't have an answer for this yet. But we'll see. I've got a few ideas. I mean, to tell you the truth, I've just planned my list of things that I need to do for this week and next week, ready for Christmas break. Sometimes I see some of those weird flying birds around. If they had their head looks like they are wearing a fedora. Honchkrow? Yeah, I'd probably say that's Honchkrow. Yeah. Pokemon that looks... weird bird that head looks like it's wearing a fedora. That's gotta be Honchkrow she's describing there. Oh, there is a bridge! It's just that the other side has collapsed. So how far can we get? That's the question. That's what I want to know. There we go. Jolly's already level 25. Ah, so one side of the bridge has collapsed. There's TM18 for Rain Dance. One side of the bridge has collapsed. The other side has not collapsed. We can still get past there. There's some Stardust here on this rock. And this is Alderaan Town. Ah, at last. We've reached Alderaan. I don't miss this. I don't miss this place at all. This town gives me the chills. What is this place? It's the slum of Harpist, where most criminals and delinquents band together. I'm gonna go and ask around. Maybe someone can find a clue. Excuse me, do you have a second? Fancy people like you and that kid are a rare sight here. What brings the two of you to this place? We are investigating. I haven't done anything, officer. Do we look like the authorities? All I'd like to know is if you've noticed anything weird going on recently. The guy's definitely into some illegal affairs. No, that's none of my business right now. Anything weird? You must be new to Alderaan. This place is always messed up. Oh, I know for sure, but what I'm talking about is unnaturally weird. We've noticed some Pokemon in the old factory ruins that are behaving abnormally. They attack people and are more violent. We rarely see any wild Pokemon causing trouble there. I see. Thank you very much. This is enough for us. Ah, a factory. Or at least what's left of it. Do you really know this place, Dad? Yes, I know it quite well actually. But I never thought I would see it again after all those years in Sierra. Let's go. Hello. It's always raining here. He's probably annoyed about that as well because there's no bugs. Get lost, kid. This is our gang's domain. I'm not from around here. You seem to be too fancy to go for to be an Alderaan. I'm not meant to be here, but we'll see what happens. I'm making goulash now. Where did I put the paprika? It always seems so cold and wet outside. I hate it. Okay, so this place really is a slum. Do you have hippopotas? I want to trade. Mudkip for hippopotas? That's not a bad trade, you know. It's not a bad trade at all. My friend, me and my friend researched a fossil Pokemon here. Hello there, trainer. Do you have any fossils, ancient life? Now we can enjoy both. With this great machine, I can revive Pokemon from fossils. Just give them to the computer here. Okay, so I can revive my fossils. Not bad. I do actually have all the fossils. So that's pretty cool. But we'll leave off today's episode here. We're going to go to the old factory in the next episode and see what is going on there. Hello. This Pokemon Center is probably the safest place in Alderaan. Yeah, it probably is. Anyway, we'll end off today's episode here. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more. Join us next time when we will go to the old factory here in Alderaan and see what is going on with the wild Pokemon attacking people. But until next time, I'm LanturnJoe. Mean to the Pokemon get to us. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And of course, also, everybody get Pokemon. Good night! Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, then please consider leaving a like, comment and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at LanturnJoe, where you'll get news, thoughts and opinions from me and the rest of the Lantern Nation. You can also check out these 2 videos in the top right and top left hand corner. And don't forget to check out Power Zone Metal. It's a weekly radio show where you can listen to heavy metal music and so much more. You can find out more information about that at powerzonemetal.uk. But until next time, I am LanturnJoe, and I will see you next time.